hope we don't stop being friends over this. I hate to see you upset, because when you cry, I cry. May we never let this happen again. Your best buddy, Gumball.
Bro, chill. Most of social media is obsessing over people who don't know you, arguing inside the comment sections and pretending to be someone that you're not. And in the past decade, the effects of social media has grown exponentially. It used to all be fun and games, but now the obvious conclusion is all of it is pretty fucking bad, and I'll keep it a buck. I used to say that YouTube was an exception. You know, using Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the other bullshit, Snapchat is bad, but YouTube, it's an exception. You know, it's long form content. You can learn from this. You can get, not necessarily entertainment, but like you can inform yourself through YouTube videos. But it definitely goes both ways. YouTube can be pretty fucked now. So there is no exception. There's simply not. Hey, subscribe. We can say that the main issue isn't the platform itself, but it all loops around one way or another anyways. It's the consumption. If you're on these platforms and you're doing nothing besides consuming the fuck out of all the entertainment, this, that, and the third, that's an issue. Now, if you're creating, producing, and providing to the platform, then it's okay, cool. But then again, you know, it's a loop because now you're providing for somebody else to sit, wake up in the morning time, scroll on their phone and say, oh, that was a pretty good video. Keep scrolling. We're basically feeding into it. So one way or another, it's evil on evil. Possibly? I don't know, but I'm gonna still keep making these YouTube videos. Now, me personally, I don't have shit on my phone. I mean, I have these all other bullshit apps that I kind of like need in a sense, but as far as social media, I don't keep that shit on my phone. Neither should you. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm better than you. I don't use social media on my, bro. I'm just saying, as far as being on your phone, you know this as well as you know yourself. As far as being productive and just like fucking around, scrolling on your phone, this, that, and the third, that shit is detrimental. It's fucking bad. That's why I deleted this shit some time ago. And if I am to download something on my phone, it has some type of use at least. And it's not like I don't use social media at all, bro. I use my motherfucking computer for that bitch. No funny. It's right over there, and if I am going to like quick check something out on Instagram, this, that, and third, I had to log back in on the computer, bro. So I don't make it a super simple process where I always just have it at the side of my hip to, you know, doom scroll and just look at a bunch of bullshit. Look at this.
Rather do eat this expired pickle or lick these. Eat this expired pickle or eat these. Duet this and tell me if you're gonna lick these or eat this expired pickle.
Now, I don't know what we're looking at, but just look at it. Does it burn your eyes? Does it burn your ears? I hope so. This would never be a thing if social media wasn't a thing. I hope you know that. Yes. But that's only one thing of many. Obviously, there are a lot of other problems that's out there. Now, there are plenty of categories when it comes to the issues of social media and the things that we do because of social media. You know, you view people that have more things than you do, and there's envy and jealousy that pops up. There are people who quite literally, again, you know, get aggravated and angry by commenting and going against people's opinions on social media and genuinely messing up their day because of so. Twitter users, you guys are fucking weird. And well, what's a couple of other things? You know, just a lot of obsessive acts that shouldn't even matter in your life. Peeking into other people's lifestyles, like that in general should not be a thing. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm a part of this problem. There's a huge batch of people who either one, fake their personality and just put a lot of weird shit out there that's just like cringe-worthy bullshit. I don't know what they be thinking. And then there's the other side, me. People who overshare. You basically see my entire crib at this point and you heard some of my life story. You didn't need to know that, but you do now. But don't get me wrong, we could very well also argue the fact that social media has been pretty good as far as like inspiration. Providing a lot of context of things, you know, knowledge, education, this, that, and the third. And, you know, just opening your mind to things that you would have never came across if you didn't use social media. So, of course, there are always positives to the negatives, but come on, we all know that the positives mean fuck all compared to the negative. The negatives. And the negatives that come into play aren't really new. You know, they have been here around like the past half decade, whatever you want to say. And it's even on YouTube, like it's mainly short form content that really fucks it up, even 10 times more for the past years. And so it's not new. It's just the fact that it's amplified now. It's on many platforms and it's consumed at a way higher rate. The short form content that you would have seen a couple years ago would have been like, viral videos on YouTube that would pop up every so often. But mainly people are on YouTube for long form content. Not to just scroll all day on fucking YouTube shorts and bullshit like that. You know, maybe I'm just yapping about and going and saying whatever comes to mind, sure. But, you know, Gen Z is one thing. And we grew up in between, well, the older Gen Z at least, we grew up in between a time where it was like, electronics was needed, but not really. And then now electronics is all over. What I'm really concerned about is Gen Z. I mean, not Gen Z, fuck, Gen Alpha. Because for Gen Alpha, bro, 100%, you know, you have the iPad kids, motherfuckers talking about skippity toilet and all this weird brain rot bullshit, right? It's just daunting to like see or imagine what it will be like moving forward. But obviously only time will be able to tell when it comes to that. And if you didn't know, you know now. I am pretty fluent when it comes to Japanese, and see, to keep it a buck, I feel like that this kind of helps me. Like, you know, I can shit on social media, say this, that, and the third, but like, you know, talking to a fucking camera and, you know, as if I'm talking to an actual audience or like, you know, just people in general, I feel like it helps. It helps me at least. And so this would be the main form of quote unquote social media that I would use, because outside of that, I feel like a lot of the other shit is pretty bad, pretty negative to the mind, this, that, and the third. As long as you use it in a sense where it benefits you in some way outside of just fucking entertainment bullshit, then hey, you know, I applaud. So I have realized that it's over 95% of the audience on this channel that are guys. So I'm talking to you specifically. What type of effects do you feel like social media has had on you? Whether it's positive, negative, this, that, and the third. Because of course everybody's gonna have their own perspectives, their own opinions. So like, man, just let me know in the comment, because like, I could be overstepping, which I'm not. I know I'm not overstepping. Social media is bad for you. Don't use it so much. But obviously there's a lot of great stories out there where it's like, oh, due to social media, I was able to overcome this, that, and the third. I no longer have a fear of doing, being alone or just some bullshit, you know? Let me know how you feel, man. I like to read your comments. I fuck with y'all. I know I don't really respond to them a lot, but trust, bro, I definitely do read them. And once again, I appreciate every single one of y'all. In the next video, I probably won't yap as much. I'll just get straight to the point, if anything. Really, I just wanted to have someone to talk to while I make some food. I guess it just comes down to this, just me keeping it a buck with y'all. I use social media in a sense like this, like I said, and it is really helpful in this context for me. Context, oops. But as you know, at the end of the day gonna end, man. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. SBN.